The number one reason why people don't start a business? A lack of funding. Today I'm going to give you 9 ways in which you can fund your business creatively. Hello, I'm Michael Robinson, host of the Michael S. Robinson Show every day on Microbin Radio, also author of the book 100 Pennies and entrepreneur with over 30 years under my belt. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the button below and being notified of upcoming shows. So, when you start a business, you have a great idea, you have a great plan, you've put it together, and now you want to get the funding. And funding isn't as easy as we think. We think, I've got a great business plan. The bank is going to be willing to give us a loan because our idea is so astronomically amazing. But you walk into the bank with a business plan and they'll say to you, do you have a house? Do you have lines of credit? Do you have any relationship with us? If you don't have equity in your home or some sort of asset that they can get collateral on to give you a loan, chances are you're not going to get one. What does that mean for you? Got to think creatively. You've got to think outside the box. In fact, 90% of businesses that start up fund themselves through non-traditional ways. Take, for example, my friend Tom. 10 years ago, he started his business. He borrowed $10,000 from his mother. He borrowed $12,000 in credit cards. He borrowed $5,000 in personal lines of credit and $3,000 in savings. He ended up getting enough money to open his fitness center, and today he has over 7 installations all over the country, hiring over 37 people working for him full-time. So it is possible to do it. You just have to be creative and you have to think outside the box. There are 2 sources of funding: personal sources and creative sources. The personal sources are about the things you have. Think about what you have in terms of money saved for a rainy day. Think about 401k plan that you can cash in early. Think about what kinds of money you have available on your credit card that you can borrow. Think about how you can liquidate certain assets in order to get the cash to invest in this dream of yours, because this is your dream and it will take anything, and I'm sure that you will invest anything to make it a reality. And then you think about the creative sources, which is usually the interesting parts of funding, something that was not available for me 25 years ago when I first started my business. Something like crowdfunding, like Indiegogo, like Kickstarter, like GoFundMe. These are all crowdsourcing funds that are available to you that you could tap into, certainly for getting the kind of money you need. You need to have an awesome business plan because you need to sell this to potential investors. People are going to see your platform on social media and they'll donate money to your organization. So whether it's $10 or $20 or $100, you want to have a really good marketing strategy for your crowdfunding platform. The other kind of funding available is angel investing. Angel investors are people who are looking to fund businesses like yours. Instead of putting the money in the stock market, they want to fund an organization like yours or a company like yours. So oftentimes they are willing to take the risk that your business might fail, because for them it's a way of actually increasing their leverage to reduce their taxes. Or it's a situation where they see the potential of your business being very successful and they want to support you in order to get the net results moving forward. So crowdfunding, angel investors are good for sources of funding, as well as bootstrapping and microloans. Now, bootstrapping is basically bootstraps, right? Pulling your boots by the straps, and literally going out there and finding ways of nickel and diming and funding your business from very creative sources. You can Google that and see what it means, but it basically is common sense, right? And microloans are money that you get from folks who might be friends or family that you want to ask to borrow money from, and they're willing to fund your business. So these are things to think about when you're thinking of starting your business and moving forward. Because the reality is that the banks are not going to be coming to your rescue. You're going to have to find ways of making your dream a reality. And what that means, think creatively, think outside the box, look at your assets, look at what you have, and how you can leverage those assets into liquid cash to fund your business. And in addition to that, if you need more money, crowdsourcing, crowdfunding is certainly the way to go, because there are ways in which you can get money from third parties to fund your dream of owning a business. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below to be notified of upcoming shows. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Michael Robinson. Remember, this is your time. Use it wisely.